New segment time. Your comments or lack thereof.
I
Uh,
first. I'm a bot.
um.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
You
Unboxing.
don't have any
Okay.
content worth replying to,
So
I
no.
guess.
So there's. Well, we haven't been getting views. There's
No,
two.
none of your videos are worth like commenting on. You know?
Anyways, well, we've got like no views. So,
Yeah.
anyways, unboxing review of Letitia Sciences, Lucidaria Sciences Density Cube case. Jack Dennis commented, the 15 element set is $99 on their website plus $5 shipping. Might need to get it. Haha. And I said you definitely should. Goodbye trees. Hello Minecraft Let's Play 20. Uh, Minecraft Let's Play 42. The Waterball commented, I vote for keep the tree. And
Keep
that's
the tree.
all of the comments.
Oh. Okay. Next segment.
Well, okay. So let's talk the gaming channel here, shall we? So we did it. For better or for worse,
Oh yeah.
we split the channel into two. And I think Rondo's came home. He's upstairs, and now he's going to be waiting until I finish this podcast to come downstairs because he doesn't like to interrupt.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, it's at
Show a special guest.
It's at 6 subscribers, so keep subscribing. Get her up to
2.
get her
Get
up
up
to
to
10
7.
so Rondo represent the channel too. Yep. The first video on that's going to be a few weeks still. Like I said, there's going to be 2 weeks of where we're going to be advertising it very heavily. And then there's going to be 2 weeks of split videos. And so that's when the first videos will be going up, but they'll be half videos. And at the end of those 2 weeks, that's it. That's the end of gaming on Dr. Sheep. All the gaming will
Yep.
be on Dr. Sheep Gaming. Now, do not unsubscribe from Dr. Sheep. Subscribe to both, because you'll hurt Dr. Sheep if you unsubscribe.
Yeah. And my feelings too.
Not like you'll hurt my. You won't hurt
He
my
has
feelings as long as
feelings,
you're still
okay?
watching both channels, or like still as long as you're still watching the videos. It just hurts the channel's performance as a whole, and you don't want to do that. So it was already
Unless that's what you're into. If you're kind of into it, just kind of
all right.
really dig under his skin. You know what to do.
All right. Yeah. So as for future of the channel, I was supposed to film a video today
I
with
don't know if
Will.
there is one.
There is. I was
Is
supposed to
there a
film a video
future?
today with Will, working on the bed cover for my truck that we're using on our trip in 2 weeks. However, I forgot to bring my camera, so I didn't end up recording it. I just made it, but we got the job done very quickly, which was, that's what happens when you have the right tools for the job.
Future
So,
of the channel represents the water in this glass.
wow, it's so big it fills the room.
Yes, yes.
Anyways,
Anywho,
so yeah,
now
it's,
the water in this glass.
ooh, that's Dr. Sheep
One
Gaming right
day.
there.
One day.
Oh, it's gonna get pissed out by Phil. Did you hear what I said?
Pissed out by
By you,
Phil.
Phil.
Yeah,
The channel's gonna get pissed out by you.
I'm gonna get pissed out.
No, you said now this water bottle. I'm like, yeah, that's the Dr. Sheep Gaming video. And then you start drinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, now it's gonna get pissed out by Phil.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So yeah. So as Will,
So yeah, if you feel like this content earns you subscription, go ahead and
sure does. These podcasts are great.
if you feel like it deserves your unsubscription,
Literally, you know what? These
maybe even a
podcasts are,
dislike, you know?
I feel like these
I won't
podcasts.
judge.
I feel like these podcasts are slowly going back to just you and I,
Yeah.
because Will had his peak in entertainment, and that's when we threw him off the podcast.
I feel like things were a lot better when we were all in one room.
Yes, but if you
When
once you
like we
leave, what are we
could like
supposed to do?
what?
You're leaving. What are we supposed to do?
I am leaving.
Yeah, you said you're gonna leave us. You said come
Oh
hell or
yeah.
high water, you're leaving Nebraska and you're gonna find beaches or mountains or both.
Yeah, yeah. I told you I want to find some place to live permanently, but it feels like a vacation every damn day.
I so this girl that sat in front of me at graduation, uh, she was a hospitality major,
So tell me about this. You said
and
she was going to work in New York
yeah, at a
as
beach
what, a
bar,
bartender or something?
at a beach bar as a bartender. I'm assuming
Yeah.
for like who knows how long, just because she didn't want her big boy job yet. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the frick? What? Why?
Yeah. Who does?
That's such a waste.
Who does want a big boy job? I don't.
I'm tired of these bull
Loser.
crap jobs. I'm tired of it.
So you're ready to get out in the workforce and work 9 to 5, selling your soul away?
Thank God. Dude, if I could freaking work 9 to 5 now, I would kill somebody. 9 to 5 is great.
Yeah, I can tell.
The whole
You're gonna go in as a teller and work 9 to 5.
Oh, I'm not working as a teller. But anyways, no, everybody's just like, why would you want to I don't know, college is great. College is Have I told you about how much time you actually spend per day
Sounds
doing
like
stuff
something
you
that
don't
mentioned
want
on
to
the
do?
podcast.
Huh?
Sounds like something you mentioned next week on the podcast.
Well, we're only an hour in. We gotta fluff the time here before we get to the
moment
fourth
you
segment.
start talking about college, the moment I'm going to chime in, and the moment we go down another college rabbit hole.
Well, I know, but no, did I? Okay, let's look at school. Just school in general. All right.
Okay. School
Did
in
I
general.
tell you about how much time school actually takes up and how little time you actually have to yourself versus when you have a 9 to 5 job?
Oh, let's see. You sleep for 8 hours.
Okay,
You go to school for 8 hours. You study for 8 hours. So yeah, 0.
Let me skim. I'll skim over this, okay? Just so that when we get to the philosophy video, you understand where I'm coming from here. My days began. So let's look at a Tuesday for me. All right.
Okay, a Tuesday.
My Tuesdays began at 7 o'clock. I'd wake up,
Okay.
take a shower, go to class. All right. I'd sit through 3 classes and lunch, and then I'd go to work. I come home from work at 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be up again the next day at 9 so I can be in class again. So, I have 4 hours if I go to bed at 2 and want to kill myself the next day. Or if I want to get the adequate amount of sleep, I go to bed at 1 or midnight.
Yeah.
Okay? I have 2 hours. But that's not including, work goes late. So let's say it's 10:30 when I get home, all right? And that's not including the time it takes for me to eat dinner. So it's 11:15, 11:30 when I finish. Now I have a half hour or an hour and a half just so I can get 8 hours of sleep.
That's a nice shower.
That's an hour and a half per day. All right? If that you have to yourself. And that's not studying. That if there was studying or homework or papers, that's not included, all right? That is just a normal Tuesday for me. Okay?
Yeah.
Now let's look at a typical Tuesday at a 9 to 5 job. Okay, so work is at 9. I get up at 7. Again, okay, we get up at 7. We go to work. We come home at 5. We're home by 5:30. We eat dinner by 6:30. I have until midnight to do whatever I have until 11 o'clock midnight.
And then you repeat. And then you repeat.
But no, I have 6 to 11. That's 4 hours.
And you get a little break. And then you repeat.
Yeah.
And
okay, yes.
Repeat.
Yes.
40 years later.
50.
And then you repeat.
50.
And then you repeat. And after a while, it just gotta get monotonous.
I like monotony.
What?
I like monotonous tasks. I like routine. I don't like spontaneous. I hate spontaneity. I hate it.
You are not a human, my friend.
I hate spontaneity. I do not like unpredictableness. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. So like when your mom told
Sounds
me,
like you're stubborn.
when your
Yeah,
mom
you
told
are.
me
Oh, I guess
that
that fits
when
too.
your mom told me that your graduation party was the 15th, I was like, "Are you?" But it was 2 weeks before that, the 15th. I was like, "Are you serious? I can't change my
Yeah,
work schedule 2 weeks out. It's impossible."
yeah, because you're stubborn. You don't like
No,
change.
it's called having a job where they expect you to be there and you can't change. You have to say, if I wanted the 15th off, I would have told them a month before the 15th at the minimum.
Yeah, so you were not willing to make a sacrifice. Take one for the team.
I already did. I was already sick one day. I can't call off another day. Especially since they'll know that I'm
Well, you
faking it that
could.
time.
You literally told me they would not fire you. They cannot fire you because then they're throwing themselves into the waters, okay? You know, and I know, that you can take a day and you will not get fired or lose your job. Yeah, they'll hate you
I
for
don't
it,
know.
but they will not lose you.
Here's the thing though. I don't want to show up to work Sunday morning and have to
Oh,
deal with
no
my
one
manager
does. Welcome to
scoring
life.
me. It's not
Who
just
wants to
like
go to
the
work on a
points.
Sunday morning?
It's not just the
Sunday's supposed
points.
to be day of rest.
It's not just the points, Phil. It's everything else that comes along with just missing those points. It's being made
Yep.
fun of by your manager, being made fun of by your coworkers. It is being
That's just
ridiculed by
having thick
higher up.
skin.
It's being actually it's not just the points. It's not just missing a day. It's a whole list of things that's going to last for a month of just hell.
Yeah.
A month of hell because I
Yeah.
faked one day off.
Yeah.
I've only called in sick for 2 days, 3 now, my entire career at Menards.
Yeah.
Technically 4, but I called in sick, but I had to show up anyways. Because it's
Yeah.
Black Friday. And then I missed that entire weekend because I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
The point is, it's not just missing a day. Alright? It's a whole long process. But my point is, I like
make a big deal out of
routine.
nothing.
I like structure. It's weird that people are like, I don't get you. Alright? You set your
Yeah.
life.
But me neither.
People are like, I don't get you. You set your life in these routines, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you are structured. Like you know when you're taking your next dump, right?
No, I don't. I let my body decide that for me.
Every morning. I'm in a
No.
currently I'm in a routine.
My body
Every
tells
morning
me
I
when
get
we're
up,
going. It's
I
like,
take
oh,
one.
Christian, we're going now. We're going now.
Actually, it happened in high school. Every day when I came home from school, I would go. 4
I
o'clock.
did that one time, and I
4
got made
o'clock
fun of.
like clockwork.
It was. I did that one time, and I got made fun of, so I stopped doing it.
I-
Anyway,
it-
every single day, I used to go to grandma's, after school to go study. Well, it got into a natural routine where every day I got home, I went to go take a dump. Every day, the first thing I did when I walked through the door, I went to go take a dump before I went to go study. Well, one day, Ron asked me, like, is there something wrong with the bathrooms at school? Like, why do you always take a dump here? And it never dawned on me until I realized that, like the first 2 times, I actually had to go. And then it just became clockwork, My natural bowel rhythm was just always to go to the bathroom at, 3:30 when I got home. And then it never dawned on me that, yeah, maybe I should be respectful of other people's houses and use the bathroom.
So you just held it in or like forced yourself to go before going there?
What? No, I don't. Well, I always had to go to the bathroom at 3:30. I don't know what the deal was. I don't tell my body when I want to go. It just happens. It
Again.
just so happened to occur at that time.
That's how mine is. Mine was every day at 4 o'clock, and now it's every day when I wake up.
And so usually, I try to go before, or I just hold it for an hour or whatever until Dad came.
Yeah, no, I don't have those
actually
luxuries.
Sometimes I didn't actually have to go, but I just, went in there because I could still go.
But anyways, so my life,
Anyways, yeah,
my
let's
life
change the
is
subject.
structured, right? But they're like, you have the most spontaneous mind I've ever seen. Like these ideas just pop in and out of my head. Just these things that just like they're in and out of existence like electrons.
In my mind, like Dory.
And they're like, I don't get that. How can your brain, your ideas function like electrons, but everything else around you works like a factory line? Same thing, day in, day out. Like, I don't understand that. And I think it's because
it's like working at a factory with the manager who has no freaking clue what's going on. Your brain is the central nervous system of your body that just like what.
Okay, I do even know what I'm talking about. It was a metaphor. It was a metaphor. You're taking it too far. It's a metaphor. The point is,
your body's a well-oiled machine, and your mind is some screws are not turned.
No, but the point is that I think the problem is that my brain has no structure to its thought. Some people,
it's just a bunch of mush.
Some people, like you, your brain, it gets on an idea and things make sense. It doesn't just hop between ideas. It doesn't do that. Most people are like, my brain doesn't pop between ideas constantly. That's not a thing. No one does that. My brain does that all the time. So that it can continue to do that but still maintain function in society, it has to simplify everything around it to a routine so that it can do whatever the hell it wants in its head. Because like today, Will and I, we were he was driving to get fuel for his car.
Squirrel.
And I was just sitting there, and he'd say something, and I'm like, sorry, did you say something? Because this wasn't my day wasn't structured anymore. My day wasn't structured anymore, and so I was left.
The dog from Up.
Anyways, my day wasn't structured anymore, so I was left to my own devices, and it's chaotic. Well, look at this time last spring. I was watching House every day. I didn't have a routine. Work was kind of here, there, everywhere. But otherwise, I watched House all day. I didn't have a structure, my life. And so, like, I kind of slowly descended into madness. It lost to my own thoughts because I had no structure. Without structure, I'd become chaotic and uncontrollable. They had, when I was third grade, they came up with these things they called plans. It was to combat my ADD. And on it were sections of like what a good student is, a good behavior. So like staying in your seat. I always got that one. Actually, one time she gave me a 3 instead of a 4 in it, and I threw a tantrum for like the next 2 days. Because I was like, you're lying. You are full of crap. I never got out of my seat. The one time you saw me out of my seat, I went to get a drink. Is it wrong to get a freaking drink?
Yes, it is.
When like I watched,
not realize this.
When I watched my table mate get a drink 4 times in the same class period, is it wrong for me to get up one time and get a drink?
How presumptuous of you.
Anyways, I threw a fit about it. I was upset. And I didn't fill it out for like 2 days. And they got all pissed off with me. And I'm like, I was angry. I was like, this is bull crap. I hated them. By 6th grade, I was just...
Because you didn't get a gold sticker.
The point is, like, sitting in your seat, like, not like, interrupting class. There was a list of things. And, like, an index of what you should be doing.
You followed it to a T.
And, there was always the one section you always got like a 3 in, and then all the other ones you always get a 4 in.
And some of that you just get a 1.
They were like, by fifth grade, I was used to smiley faces and frowny faces and that kind of stuff. At fifth grade, the teacher was a complete and total a-hole, and so she was just like, we're going to do a numbered system. I'm like, no, I don't want a numbered system. I want the system I had before. And she's like, well, you're grown up now. I'm like, no, go back to the smiley faces. And she's like, no, we're going to switch to a numbered system. And instead of the teachers doing it and analyzing you, you're going to analyze yourself. I'm like, that's freaking stupid. I'll just give myself 4s. That you're not, what are you doing here? Because it's like, you are the people that have a problem with me. So it's not about me.
No, I think it's metaphysical. You have a problem with you. And you have not accepted
so like
that.
fifth grade me is like, you're the one who wants me to conform to what you want. Now you're asking me to analyze myself to see if I'm committing to your conformity. I'm like, no. You want me to conform. You rate me. You put me on the chart. I'm not doing that. It's annoying because I'm not the kind of... It's something I hate doing, right? And this is in the same category as this. I hate wishing people happy birthday. I hate people wishing me happy birthday. I hate wishing people a happy Mother's Day. I hate people wishing...
There's a special someone tomorrow. I need to remind you.
What are you talking about?
So, tomorrow.
Oh, Kyle's birthday?
10th of May. Yeah. It's
Well,
someone's
anyways,
birthday.
I was telling Will this. Like, I don't like saying Happy Thanksgiving or Merry Christmas or Happy Halloween. I don't like saying it, and I don't like people saying it back to me. Right. I don't know what it is. I do not like it. It's on the same subject of where, like, I like to talk about myself, but at the same time, I hate it. I hate, like, and somebody's like, so, how'd you do that test? I'm like, I got 100 or whatever. It's like, or like, so like, it's like graduation parties. They're so uncomfortable because they're just like, so, tell us about what you did. And they want you to brag. And I'm like, yes, I brag about things, but when they ask you to brag, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. It's on that same level of like, I don't know why, but part of me hates wishing people happy birthday. I hate people wishing me happy birthday. I hate hearing Merry Christmas. I don't know why. There's just this part of me that hates it.
Oh yeah, we should title this podcast I Hate Christmas.
I don't. Christmas is stupid.
I think Christmas is stupid.
Well, it is stupid. Think about it. It's a holiday. Everybody's like,
you're celebrating someone's birth. That explains it. If you hate celebrating people's birthdays, ergo, you don't want to celebrate Jesus' birthday. That's basically Christmas.
Okay, if you take the religious aspect out of Christmas, right, and you look at like, oh, it's the time of year to be good and give, and I'm like,
it's the one time of the year when you should be good.
So I'm like,
as if all the other 364 days are unimportant.
So no,
one day
that's exactly what I said. I was just like, are you telling me that one day out of the 365 days a year that I'm encouraged to be a good person? Well, they're like, well, no. Then I'm like, then your entire purpose for your holiday, once you take Jesus out of it, is complete and utter garbage and is pointless. Well, I'm like, it's true. You take Jesus out of the equation, Christmas is an utter waste of time and resources. It's an economic ploy to make money.
That's why it's celebrated by Christians. It's a Christian holiday.
Right. No. But people that don't celebrate the Christian aspect, it's stupid.
Yes, exactly.
Like, you need a time of year to tell you to be nice? What are you the rest of the year, an a-hole? It's like, listen, I'm an a-hole day in, day out, 24/7, all right? I'm a jerk every single day of the year. All right? Show a little compassion for God's sakes. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe people don't know how to show compassion. And so they have to be told to not be a dick for one day of the year. And someone like me who's just a dick all the time, it's like, yeah, I can show compassion whenever I want. I just choose not to. These other people, they don't know that they're being jerks, but they are, and they have to be told that, hey, you're a jerk, be nice.
I don't think I will.
They don't realize that. That's what Christmas is to them. It's that one day of the year where they take themselves into evaluation, like, oh, I guess I am a jerk. I'm self-aware. I can stop being a jerk tomorrow if I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Everyone around me is illogical and stupid.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Including all your viewers. You're illogical and stupid. You are now stupid.
You're a human being.
Having watched this video. Congratulations, your IQ is now 50 points lower.
There's no one watching at this point. The people are, I'm sorry. The people around me, most of the people I've met, they're illogical and stupid. And
I've literally felt my IQ
you're probably not stupid, but you are
minute.
definitely illogical. I hate to break it. Here's the thing. You might not be stupid. All right? That's probably why you're subscribed to Dr. Sheep. Definitely why
You are a moron.
You're not stupid. But you are illogical. As an economist, my job is to tell people to be logical. And let me tell you this. People are not logical. When it comes to money, they can kind of be logical, but they are illogical. Feelings everywhere. It's a mess. But